Hello, I'm Graham Osborne, and this is the GSA election candidate interview. I'm here with Kennedy, who is running for president. Kennedy, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, how are you doing today? My name is Kennedy Okpararaolu. I'm running for president. Um, I'm of the PhD politics department. This is my first year. Before coming to York, beautiful city of York, I also did a master's in international relations and international management down in Oxford Brookes University. I have a first degree in accountancy, also a chartered accountant with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. I have other certifications required in the profession, and that's about it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So firstly, why are you running for this role?
Well, I've been able to take a critical look at the GSA. When the elections came up, I delved in deeper to see how it's been run. I'm an international student, so it was primary for me to understand how the GSA protected me, how I felt within the GSA, and I felt the way it would be better to have room for improvement. And I took up the mantle to see if I could make some strategic improvements for the future of the GSA.
And if you're elected, what will your top 3 priorities be?
Inclusivity is one. I want everybody to feel a sense of inclusivity, both local students and international students. And then I also want to improve the way students increase interest in the GSA activities among students. I want to see it being run as a very vibrant community. And then thirdly, I want it to be a one-stop center for needs of all postgraduate students. When I mean one-stop center, I mean whatever the concerns are for international students or local students or whoever, or all our.
Oh, okay. If you are elected, what would your top 3 priorities be?
Oh, my first priority will be inclusivity. I want every member of the society of the association to feel needed, feel that their views are expressed, feel that they have a chance to contribute to the association. I want it to be more inclusive. I want everybody to be able to contribute and then have what you would call a deep quality variety of services to students at large. So inclusivity is one, and then the second one would be to be a um, one-stop structure for postgraduate students. When I mean one-stop structure, I mean everything concerning postgraduate students and their needs. When they come into the GSA structure, they should be able to meet all their needs. It should just be one. So the primary support structure for postgraduate students. I think that's how I want it to look like. And then the third is communication. I'd want the quality, the activities of the GSA to be properly communicated in such a way that it elicits response and it garners interest. So how we talk to our postgraduate students is also very important. Maybe by email, text messages, or group chats is also very important. It's something that would increase participation among all members. So those are my 3 important areas: increase participation through effective communication, inclusivity, and GSA being a one-stop center for all needs of the students.
And how would you advocate for students to the university?
Yeah, that's a very brilliant question. It's something I've been looking looking at. And then I think it also has to do with communication. It's also around the redesigning of the communication structure. I think using campaigns, very effective campaigns, uh, and these campaigns should be designed in such a way that uh, what is pivotal and primary to the needs of the student is captured in how the campaign is being expressed, and also how we put this forward to the management is also very important. It should be very strategic. It should be it should encapsulate the very key demand of the school for the long term. So I think redesigning a very strong communication flow would help us um, express our demands better and then get the required response.
Thank you. If you are elected, how will you make sure you keep up to date with the current issues affecting students?
Yeah, part of my mantra running as president will be accessibility. I I think I wouldn't want to see myself as just as a president. I would want to see myself first as a student, a compassionate one who is ready to listen to um, needs of every other student. So I think most importantly, I want to be reached at any point in time, by any student over any whatever the situation is, be it mental health issues, be it academic issues, whatever the situation is, I want to be easily accessed. So one of the few things I'll be designing would be like I said, the GSA will be a one-stop center. I want I and other officers to be easily accessed. So that would really increase confidence in members, and it would lead to better productivity.
And how do you plan on working with USU?
Well, currently, because currently I'd like to see what the structure is. I'm also a member of other societies, and I've been having conversations with them regarding what USU offers, how they're structured, how they relate to us, and how their services improve, our values. I'd like to see what the kind of structure the GSA has right now in depthly, and I'd like to um, um, draw some kind of a contract for the reason of improving that structure. Because currently, I'm not currently running the GSA now, so I might not be able to give to outline how efficient that system is. But from the societies I am involved in right now, the we don't really feel, the uses pay. I'd like to see more of that. And then, like I said, because I'd want to improve the situation, the students, to have a value-driven student base, the use of contribution is quite pivotal, and I would like to see us having a very mirrored relationship that would effectively lead to increased welfare.
And why are you the best candidate for the role?
For everything, I think it might be experience, and then um, I'm a very good team player. I tend to like to listen more, and more importantly, I like going over and beyond for friends, family, classmates. While I was in Oxford Brooks, I was the course rep for my course. It was quite an experience because um, taking the fellow students' interest at heart was very, very primary to me. We represented them effectively, and that's what I want to bring here. I have been um, I have been in several positions in life that have granted me the experience to be able to manage and improve the welfare of those who I am appointed or elected to lead. So I think I have a lot of experience. I'm a very good team player, and I'm who I represent or those who are around me saying.
And finally, is there anything else you would like to add?
Well, I just want to say that the support for my campaign is going to inspire the projection of the voices of the students. What I mean by that is um, it's an opportunity for students, for the voices of students to be heard. So, I mean, most importantly, that's what I'm going to be driving. And I'm actually going to also develop a very comprehensive academic and social life balance as well. And inclusivity is primary for me. So uh, that's about it. Thank you so much.
Kennedy, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.